All right. So today is um, day 4 post-op. I'm doing pretty good this morning. Last night was a little rough. Of course, the meds from the hospital. I mean, they've worn off, so feeling a little bit more discomfort. Last night was a lot of muscle spasms. My leg kept locking up, so that was very painful. So didn't get a whole lot of sleep. I was up like I would doze off. It seemed like it was up like maybe 45 minutes later with, leg locking up or spasms in the back. So it was a little bit painful, but I managed to get through. Um, got off to a late start this morning, but I was able to um, walk this morning. I actually made it to the end of my street, which is a nice little distance. So yeah, I don't know about measurements, but I mean, I would say more than 15 houses, maybe. Next time I go out, I'll count. But anyway, it was a nice little distance that I was able to walk and get back home. So now I'm in my chair. Spasms are at a minimum. Um, so I'll just sit here until it's time for my meds and um, just relax for a little bit before trying to do any other exercises. I have one little exercise that the physical therapist gave me the other day, just because they're trying to prevent um, more scar tissue ending up on the nerve that they've tried to remove as much scar tissue as they could. Um, so, yeah, I kind of want to do those exercises, but I'm going to give it a little bit. I can do those while sitting in the chair. It's no big deal. So I will do that today. And yeah, I'm doing pretty good. With looking at some of the other videos that I've seen on YouTube prior to my surgery, it had me a little nervous about, how I would be feeling and, the dreadful day 2 and day 3. Um, I have to say that I feel pretty good. I mean, I've not experienced anything, like what was described. I mean, it was painful last night, but um, it wasn't what I thought it would be initially. So I survived, and I figured out a couple ways that I could lay in the bed, to kind of help. Right now, I can't lay directly on my back, and definitely can't lay on my right side because that's where both of the cuts are. So that's quite uncomfortable. But I can lay on my left side, and um, there's another position where I'm slightly on the left side and slightly beginning to get on the back. That's kind of comfortable. So, I got a couple of positions I can lay. Right now, I'm sitting in the recliner, which is somewhat comfortable. It's a little, it's a little pressure on because the cut this time that they did in the back is lower and higher. So, I think I mentioned I have 14 stitches in the cut in the back. So, yeah, it went a little bit lower than the last time and a little bit higher. So, yeah, it's a little pinch when I sit upright, but I'll get comfortable and ease on into this chair in a little bit. But again, overall, I'm doing well. Um, can't wait, to get back up and running. Doing some measure of normal things, but I know it's going to take time. And again, I'm only 4 days post-op, so I think I'm doing very well. In fact, the doctors and the nurses uh, all told me how well I was doing. They were impressed and shocked that I was doing so well, and that's why I got to come home, the day after surgery. Um, was because I was able to get up out that bed and walk, and I'm able to um, log roll on my own. I didn't really need a whole lot of um, assistance from the nurses with getting up and moving around, so they felt comfortable with let me come home, and I'm managing here as well. Well, I should have bought me some bed rails. I might go ahead and buy some, just to help with the log rolling right now. I did buy the adjustable bed, so that has been a help, but yeah, I could use some bed rails, so I may go ahead and purchase some bed rails to add to that, just to help me with log rolling right now. It's like a well stuck in water. When I try to roll over, it's quite comical, but anyway. Um, and Greg has improvised, and he comes over and sticks his arm out, and I use his arm as a bed rail, so it's quite comical. But anyway, all right, I will update you all soon. Have a great day. Bye.